Okay, all right, cool. 1, 2, 3. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back with another podcast. Right now, I want to introduce to everybody K&L Cleaning Services. And you guys are based out of New Mexico, correct?
Yes.
Oh, cool. So how did you guys hear about Tenacity Academy?
Well, I came across you on YouTube. I was looking for cleaning tips and how to start a cleaning business, and I seen you, and I start following you on what to, I think it was your video on like what not to do or how to not, the mistakes when you start, and I
Right.
start watching that, and then I start watching all your videos from there, and
Awesome.
I
Okay.
brought her in and said you should watch her, we should follow her because you know I think she's doing good down there down south somewhere.
Yeah. Well, I try. I'm still learning. I'm still a baby at this. I started my first cleaning company at 2018. It quickly came to an end in 2019. And then I started a new company, which was Tenacity Clean, and that's who we are now, Tenacity Clean and Tenacity Academy. So with all the mistakes that I've learned on my first journey, I just decided to create Tenacity Academy to teach others so that they don't make the same mistakes. Okay. So we all can be 6 and 7 earner businesses in the cleaning industry. I mean, it's not as complex as people may think it is. It's more so, I would say, grind. It's more so you getting out there and having the tenacity, the willpower to stay consistent and just keep going. You know what I mean? So, how long have you guys been in business?
We started when we first started, we started with the franchise.
Okay.
So we started with the franchise in February, and then of course, you have to go through training. So we got our first contract, and we started our first contract actually April 1st of this year. But then the company that we started with closed their doors on us in July. So we've been on our own since.
So that was kind of like a blessing in disguise because we was kind of just using the franchise as a alley-oop, to get our
Wow.
feet wet, and then to get our feet wet in the cleaning business, and then we had planned to go out independent anyway. So they did us a favor.
Right. So you're not on any contracts with them or anything. It's just you could just walk away and start your own thing.
Yeah.
Yes.
Cool.
They cut ties with all their franchisees here. It's like 64 of them.
Really?
Yeah, they left all of us hanging. So
See? Mm-mm-mm. So let me ask you this. What made you go with the franchise in the beginning? Why not just do it yourself? You know what I'm saying? Were you guys too nervous, too scared? Like you didn't know about the paperwork? Or like what was it? I'm always interested to know that.
because I had met with that franchise twice
Mhm.
previously before, and it sounded good, and I had tried to be independent before in the past, and it went up and went down. Well, it lasted for about 3 years since I was doing residential, but I wanted to go commercial, and I figured I wanted a big contract. So I said, let's try a franchise and let's wet it out and just buy it. And that's what we were doing. But we were in the process of going to own that first contract anyway, because we were buying it out because we was doing the sweat equity.
Right. Right. Hold on 1 minute. Hey, how you doing? I'm actually doing a podcast right now. You're interrupting me. When I come in my office, see, I can't get away from kids. Goodness. Okay. Now, my next question that I was going to ask you guys is: so you started off with a doing it yourself, residential. Um, I'm curious to know, how did you go about getting those clients for your residential?
I bought it from a relative. He had it going first.
Oh, okay.
Uh, I started working with him cleaning windows.
Okay. Okay. Great.
Started
Great.
showing me how to clean the houses because he wanted to get out. Then I ended up buying it from him. And the way I kept my business going, there used to be, they're probably still around. It was a networking group called BNI, and I joined, and it's a networking group of different businesses, and you network together. So I was in like 3 different networking groups, and then I linked up with some realtors. That was good until 2008, till the economy crashed, and then there wasn't no houses selling. So that kind of, and I went
Awesome.
back to a regular job.
Okay. Okay. Understandable. So now you guys are solely doing this by yourself, which
Yeah.
is awesome. That's great because you can be successful. Go out there. My advice is to, before you think about doing the whole franchise thing, just try to do it yourself. Just try. Okay. And it's just as simple as taking a flyer, walking in there and pitching your services. It's just as simple as that. Um, that's just little steps that you can take to getting your own contract. You can always put ads out, Craigslist. You can do Google ads. I don't know if you ever tried that, but make sure you utilize the internet, all of the platforms. Because you wanna. When I type in K&L cleaning, I need to see a plethora of sites that you guys have signed up to. You know what I mean? So the more the merrier. Try to get on LinkedIn, Facebook, Instagram, whatever is free, get on it. I have accounts with Thumbtack and Home Advisor. I didn't pay any money, but I just wanted to be listed on all those accounts. Just to be on them.
How did you get on Home Advisor without paying? Because they're constantly calling us. One,
No, I
300.
don't pay them anything. I just sign up. They call all the time. I don't deal with Home Advisor though. I actually have my own lead generation, and every time I talk to people about Home Advisor, they say they've used it, and I always hear bad stuff. That's the only thing that made me not want to go with them from the jump. I heard a whole lot of, I spent this, I spent that, and I hear that they send the leads to a whole lot of people, and the chances of you getting a lead, and
Yeah, I read those reviews too. Same thing.
I've seen YouTube videos. They got too many YouTube videos out there that's just dogging them. So no, I don't deal with Home Advisor, but I did sign up for it. So if you were to type in my company or in Home Advisor or whatever, you might see us pop up, online or Thumbtack or Angie's List. Those you could still sign up for those sites. You might not be seen on their site or whatever, but you'll be seen on Google. If you type in the company name, you want to be seen on Google as many times as possible. You know,
Right.
my advice. Um, and also, have you guys ever tried to buy ads, pay for ads?
We tried a Facebook app, but we really didn't get anything out of it. Well, we didn't get nothing out of it. But we've just been cold calling and passing our card out basically. So I got one client cold calling. Well, I just walked in there and they were in the process of looking for a cleaning service. We got bid at about 3 other services. And this is our 2nd month with them. So we've been maintaining, we got 4 solid contracts right now.
Great,
Well,
great.
actually
And you
5.
got those.
One of them we do for free is the church.
Awesome, awesome. So you got those contracts just by passing out your cards and
2 of them.
like 2 of them. Okay, cool. See,
Yeah,
I
we
mean,
had the other 2 through the franchise. So when the franchise closed, our biggest contract that we have actually called us and said, hey, we want to remain with you all. So that was a blessing. And then the other contract that we had, the gym that we do, we called them. And so they were kind of in disbelief because they have another building that they get cleaned by another one of the franchises. So they were like, oh, well, we're not sure because we didn't get an email from the franchise. But once they realized that they were gone, they just stuck with us.
Okay. Understandable. So, what would you say is your most challenging for you guys in your entrepreneurial journey right now? Like, what is the challenging parts, things that you're going through right now? What's keeping you from getting to that next level?
You know, of course, landing contracts, that's always important, or landing more business. So, you know, that's a constant also every day. You know, I was cold calling all day yesterday. Last week we were out cold calling and passing out cards. So, you know, you get some and you don't. Right now we got some leads, but you know, we need some close those close those deals. So, you know,
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
it's
yeah.
just the when you get the lead and then you got to close it. You know, and you know, in the cleaning business, people take their time. They want to clean, but they take their time to get it in clean.
Right. So, what are you doing to follow up with your people? Like follow up with all your clients?
Emails.
We do
Emails?
emails, and then the contracts that we do have, I have like monthly evaluations. Even if they don't fill them out, I still send them or leave them on a desk, or we email and say, how did we do this month? Or if you have any complaints, like our service is guaranteed. So if there's something that they don't like or something that we didn't do, we have 24 hours to go back and correct it.
Awesome. Great, great, great. So, are you guys using any CRM programs?
You
No.
No? Okay.
know what that is?
Well, good question. A CRM program is what most companies use to follow up, and really it's like a portal for all of your clients. So let's say you are $1 million company, right? Let's say you have 50,000 clients. How are you going to follow up with each and every one of those clients? You know what I'm saying? On a daily,
Right.
So y'all, I want you to think big, it's easy to follow up when you got like 8, 9 clients and you can just be like boom, 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 but what's going to happen is as you grow, you're going to have you're going to have hundreds of clients, and throughout the year, when you're going on these walkthroughs, you might win a client, you might not, but you still want to follow up with everybody because the money is in the follow-up. See, we leave a lot of money on the table because we're forgetting to follow up. We're not staying on top of them.
Right.
So I just did a coaching call with somebody and they lost a bid because they weren't on top of these people. So it's important to have a CRM program set up, um, to whereas you can put the client's email address in there, and you can just push a button and it will automatically market to these people. It'll automatically follow up with all these people. This is what the $1 million companies use. This is how they follow up with millions of clients every day, because they have these sequences. I'm pretty sure you see it in your Gmail all the time where people just constantly market to you. And you're like,
Right.
how the hell are they getting my, oh, you know, but that's because they have a CRM program set up, and the money is in that because we live in a microwave society. Everything's fast, 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 fast. Nobody's really thinking about you. You're cleaning stuff, but you got to stay in their face. If you can stay in their face, bloop, remember me? I'm
Right.
on you again, Mr. Jones up. Seeing whether you check the bid out or not. If you stay in their face like that, most likely they'll get back to you.
Right.
So just remember
We were talking
the
about
money
that yesterday.
follow up.
Because one of your interviews, podcast, you're talking about if you keep the email, you can market to them forever.
Yeah.
So we were just speaking about
Yes, yes. So
So
that's
that's
what
the
I
same
want to put into your mind. That's these are the things that you can work on now when it's slow.
Right.
A lot of people I coach them and they're like, man, it's no leads, and I'm like, it's other stuff you can work on though because you it's a lot of stuff you still don't know. So spend that time learning how to work a CRM program. Just
Right.
just YouTube videos. I ain't gonna lie, that's how I learned. You know, I learned off of Google, I researched, and I taught myself how to master those programs. So I taught myself how to retarget audience when I'm doing marketing. Retargeting, that's like when you go on someone's website and then all of a sudden you'll see them following you. Like you can go on YouTube and then the website commercial come up, and you can go on Facebook and their Facebook ad will be on the side. That means they're retargeting you because
Mm.
you tapped into their website. So they got your cookies. So now everywhere you go, you on your phone, they're gonna pop up, you know. So this is the stuff that I teach in Tenacity Academy. This is how you become a beast in the cleaning industry. You want to learn how to stay in people's face. Okay.
Right.
So that's just some tips I wanted to give you guys. Um, to build your cleaning company or whatnot. It sounds like you've been in business for a long time. You've been in the cleaning industry for a long time, right?
Yeah.
'Cause I
No,
heard you
not
say
really.
something about 2008.
Oh,
Oh,
well,
yeah.
I did, but then I left it. And, I've started working a regular job, I think it was 2008. And then, we just started back again, 2020. So I worked like 2004 to like 2007 or 8. I was in the cleaning and then I left and then I worked a regular job. Well, I
Mm-hmm.
went under and then back again.
Cool.
Kind of.
Cool things. You guys got any teenagers to help you out?
Yeah. When they available.
When they want to
Well,
work.
I know they don't want to, but it's important that we teach our kids generational wealth.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Watch any of my videos. I'm always on my little girls about, my son. You'll never see him in a video. He's not going to clean. He's just not going to do it. Okay, but my girls, I got a chance with them. So I try to train them on, help mama out because I mean, every other nationality they do it.
Yeah.
Chinese,
Exactly.
they
That's
all
what we
help.
tell.
You
Yeah,
know,
that's what we tell ours. I have between us, we have 8 kids, and there's one girl. My girl, she's not trying to help me, but the boys, they'll come around.
right. And I mean, sometimes you got to make them because really in the beginning it was really hard for me. Like nobody had faith in this. I had to be the only one to have faith. Because everybody else was like, "Child, please talk about cleaning toilets, please." So I was the only one out there. But when the money slowly started to come in and the clients started to come in, my mom got on my kids like, "Y'all better go out there and help your mama out." So she started fussing at them, and then they just start coming to help or whatever. Because I was cleaning like 3 and 4 houses a day by myself, and it was
Yeah.
hard. But I was paying the bills. But I was like, "Look, y'all gotta come help me. Yeah, I
Yeah.
Yeah.
can't. I'm gonna die out here. I can't do all this by myself." So grandma got on them, and then they started helping me out a little bit more. My girls, but my son, oh God, she's not gonna do it. But it's important that we teach our kids gender. I have to preach it to them. I have to drill it in their head because you guys, everybody's working for somebody else right now.
Right.
Right.
And I have a company too. So it doesn't make sense. And I got all of these employees, like you guys are supposed to be here.
Right.
I try to put that in their head. Like, let's keep it all underneath one roof. Let's keep it all in the family. You know what I mean? You don't know how far you can get as a family doing it.
Right.
What I'm
We
saying?
got some adults and some teenagers, and so our money don't match the adult money right now. But we told them, you still can be passing out cards. You can be trying to sell. If
Yeah,
if you get somebody and we close the deal, we give you a commission.
there you go.
Let's work.
There you go.
But, if we have
Teach them jokers how to cold call. Teach
yeah,
them, put them inside. Y'all sit down in the room or whatever, and just coach them. Get a list for them and tell them, hey, this is how you cold call. Teach them how to do it. If you win a client, I give you $50, or I give you 50 for every appointment that you set up or something.
yeah,
Get them motivated. You know what I mean. But I mean, it's money in there, or else you just be paying somebody else to do it.
Right.
that's what I told them. And I told him, well, it just because we the parents don't mean you can't do a good job. Because if I got to go back and do your work, well, then I don't need you. You know what I mean? That's kind of where we're at right now.
Right, right.
But
Oh
then,
gosh, you telling
like,
me, honey.
if I gotta go do it, well, then what am I paying you for?
I ain't gonna say that, but oh Lord have mercy, you just hit the nail, boy. I just was dealing with some stuff like that yesterday. Like, Lord have mercy. With people that are family, you know, just messing up, you know, and expecting me to go, she'll take care of it. No, I won't. I will not leave this office. I'm gonna sit right here and do my office work.
Yeah, that's what I paid you for, so you take care of it.
Right.
Right. So yes, that's very important. So I'm just gonna close out here with you guys. Let everybody know where they can find you. How can they get in touch with you guys? KNL Cleaning.
So we are on Facebook, Canal Cleaning. We are on Instagram. We are on Google, LinkedIn. Where else are we at? You can call us 505-557-0492. You can Google us, and we are on Google as well.
All right. So all they have to do is Google KNL Cleaning, correct? Is it
KNL
KNL Cleaning Services or KNL Cleaning?
Canal Cleaning Services, LLC.
All right, all right. So I'm hoping you the only KNL Cleaning Services out there.
We are.
You guys,
Yeah, there's a
you have
K&L, but they're not services.
awesome. So do you have a website?
Yeah, and that's knlcleaningservices.biz.
Cool. Well, you heard it, guys. KNL Cleaning Services. Feel free to hit this lovely couple up. They are on the grind. Soon to be 6-7 figure cleaning business
Yes.
owners. We're gonna speak this into existence.
We're going to claim that.
Yes, claim that. And I'm gonna be doing a follow-up interview with you guys as well to see how you're doing in your business, maybe in the next 6 months or so, whatever. We'll be in 21. So we're gonna do another follow-up. I'm interested in see how this is gonna turn out for you guys.
Thank you.
It's been a pleasure speaking
Stay on
with
the
you.
grind. We'll stay on the grind and we'll keep following you.
Thank you so much. I appreciate you guys reaching out to me. Actually, I was looking for another person to interview. So it's good that you reached out and say, hey, interview us. And I said, okay, I don't mind. I'll put you on.
That part, big day.
All right. You guys have a great day. Okay.
You
All
too.
right, you
Thank
too.
you.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye.